We're going to call the meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of the Township of Washington in accordance with the requirements of the New Jersey statutes regarding open public meetings. The notice of this meeting was legally advertised in the Courier Post and the South Jersey Times and posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building. Fire exits are located through the double doors on your left and your right. This meeting is being videotaped. Please, anyone who does not wish to be seen on television may be excused. This will be shown on Channel 9 and on Verizon Channel 36 every week, Sunday at 9, Wednesday at 7 p.m., and Thursday at 10 p.m., and Saturday at 10 p.m., and will continue until the next meeting. Please silence any kind of mobile devices, too. I kind of read over that one. Flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Mrs. Doherty?
Here.
Ms. Pascalone?
She's excused. She called. She has something she had to take care of.
Mrs. Williams?
Present.
Mr. Longfellow?
Here.
Mr. Perry?
Here.
Mayor Gattinelli?
Here.
Mr. Platt?
I'm here.
Mr. Gonser?
Here.
Okay. Moving on to the bill list. Approval of the bill list for March 27, 2019. Motion to approve the bill list.
Make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion on it? Roll call.
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Minutes. Approval of the regular minutes for March 13th, 2019. Motion to approve the minutes.
Make that motion.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? You wait till I get ready to say that, don't you?
As soon as I hear you just coming.
Roll call.
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Okay, moving on to ordinances. Ordinance 12, ordinance approving an agreement of sale between the New Jersey Department of Transportation and the Township of Washington for a conveyance of various parcels of real estate known as Herf Lane off of Route 42, Section 15 of the project. This ordinance is up for adoption. Do I get a motion? Can I get a motion to open to the public on this ordinance?
I'll make that motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Is anyone in the public wishing to speak on this? Seeing no one, motion to close the public hearing on this ordinance?
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to adopt?
Make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion on it? Roll call?
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Ordinance 13, ordinance amending Chapter 285 of the Township of Washington Code entitled Zoning.
Mr. Perry, I'd like to ask if council can move to table the public hearing and second reading on this ordinance until the meeting of April 10th, 2019.
Okay, can I get a motion to table this?
Make that motion.
I'll second. Roll call?
Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. This will be tabled till the meeting on April 10th. Ordinance 14, ordinance amending Chapter 15 of the Code of the Township of Washington entitled Amusement Devices. This ordinance is up for adoption. Can I get a motion to open to the public on this ordinance?
Make that motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone in the public wishing to speak on this ordinance? Seeing no one, motion to close.
I'll make
Public-
that motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to adopt ordinance 14?
Make that motion.
Second.
Any discussions? Roll call?
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Okay, moving on to resolutions. Resolution 67, the governing body certification of compliance with the United States Equal Employment Opportunity Commission's enforcement guidance on the consideration of arrest and conviction records in employment decisions under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Can I get a motion to approve this resolution?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion on it? Roll call?
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Resolution 68. The State of New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection Green Acres Program enabling resolution.
That does not have public hearing.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve resolution?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Resolution 69, State of New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection Green Acres Enabling Resolution. Can I get a motion to open to the public on this resolution?
Make that motion.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Is there anyone that would like to speak on this resolution?
Just for the record, this is a grant application for the Washington Park Playground Improvements Project.
Seeing no one, a motion to close to the public?
I'll make that motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve the resolution? I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion on this? Roll call?
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Resolution 70, State of New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection Green Acres Enabling Resolution. This allows for the application of a grant for the Washington Park Cedar Lake Improvements Project. Can I get a motion to open to the public?
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody in the public wish to speak on this? Seeing no one, motion to close to the public?
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
A motion to approve the resolution?
Make that motion.
Second.
Roll call?
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Okay, the following resolutions are by consent agenda and only require a vote of all listed. Each one must be read by title. If any member of the council wishes to have one removed and heard separately, they need to indicate it prior to the reading of the titles. I would like to make a motion to pull Resolution 71 for further review.
All right, so we don't need a resolution on that. You're just asking that it be pulled from the block vote?
Yes, yes.
Are we
Alright, so
tabling
we're-
it or
We're going to table it.
make a motion to table resolution 71?
I'll second. Roll call?
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Okay. Anybody have any questions with the other ones that are going? Okay, here I go. Resolution 72, resolution amending Resolution 64, awarding a bid to Top Dog Maintenance Incorporated for property services. Resolution 73, resolution authorizing change order number 1, final for Lippinzan erosion stabilization. Resolution 74, resolution authorizing tax overpayments. Resolution 75, resolution canceling taxes for Gregory Pascal, a totally disabled veteran at 11 Tamwood Lane, effective January 18, 2019. Resolution 76, resolution canceling taxes for Joseph McConaughey, a totally disabled veteran at 132 Chatham Road, effective March 8, 2019. Resolution 77, resolution authorizing a grant application to the South Jersey Cultural Alliance. Resolution 78, resolution approving large gathering application for Washington Township's fifth quarter football club. Resolution 79, resolution consenting to the appointment of Sheila L. Garrison as tax collector for the Township of Washington. Can I get a motion to approve resolutions 72 to 79?
Make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussions on it? Roll call?
Mrs. Doherty?
Yes.
Mrs. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
Yes. Okay, moving on to old business. Any old business there, Dre?
No.
No.
Any old business? Mary? Moving on to new business.
No, no new business.
Not at this time.
Feel like that. Reports. Dre, you have anything to report?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay, Sean?
The only thing is the Environmental Commission has put together their Earth Day and Arbor Day scheduled activities. It's about 3 pages worth of activities that'll be up on the Washington Township website. They start on April 1st and run through the entire month.
Okay.
Just a reminder that the district's presentation, Vaping Me Crazy, is scheduled for Thursday, April 4th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the high school 1112 auditorium.
I just have a few things. Next Friday, April 5th, Alex's Lemonade Stand is going to be presented in Mrs. Rue's second grade class at Wedgwood Elementary. She's been doing this for the last 15 years and collecting monies for children with cancer. So to give you a little background, I'm sure you're familiar with how this works and what this is for, but this is a reference to Alexandra Alex Scott, who was born in 1996. Shortly before her first birthday, she was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, which is a type of a childhood cancer. She appeared to be beating the odds until the shattering discovery within the next year that the tumors had started to grow. So in the year 2000, the day after her 4th birthday, Alex received a stem cell transplant. She told her mother when she got out of the hospital she wanted to make a lemonade stand. She wanted to give the money to the doctors to allow them to help other kids like they helped her. She held her first lemonade stand later that year with the help of her older brother and raised an amazing $2,000 for the hospital. While bravely battling her own cancer, Alex and her family continued to hold yearly lemonade stands in their front yard to benefit these childhood cancer researchers. In August of 2004, unfortunately, Alex passed away at the age of 8, knowing that with the help of others, she had raised more than $1 million to help find a cure for the disease that took her life. Alex's family, including her brothers and supporters around the world, are committed to continuing her inspiring legacy through Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. So I'd like to commend Mrs. Rue and her second grade class on their selflessness in continuing the efforts that Alex Scott and her family started all those years ago. I will be in attendance that day, but you can also donate on alexslemonade.org. Just type in the search bar for Wedgwood Elementary School, and you can donate as well. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. So that's April 5th. On April 13th, we are having baseball's opening day. It will be at the Herfel Grenlock Road Baseball Complex. If you have not been past recently, please pass through and see all the upgrades and everything that we've done to the parking lot. We've paved the parking lot. There's been some fencing replaced. We've maintained the fields, just a betterment project all the way through. So we're pretty proud about that. We also partnered last year with the county in reference to the guide rail that's out there. If you haven't seen that, please go out and see that for the safety of our children, as well as the flashers. So when someone is approaching the street ready to cross, the flashers are indicated. We also have our police department out there as well, directing traffic. If you get a chance, come on out. Kickoff is at 9 a.m. It's going to be myself. I'll be there, Council President Joe Perry, as well as Council Vice President Sean Longfellow. The baseball Township Advisory Board will be there. I've spent a lot of time on those bleachers, and to me, it's a fresh experience for everyone, and it's all about the safety for the children. So I'm proud to be a part of that program. And lastly, on May 9th at Rowan University, we're going to have a women-owned business and women entrepreneurs event. We had something similar here a couple of months ago, and it went really well. So we're going to open that up to the public. I'm pleased to share the date of the second women's-owned business and entrepreneurs event, which will take place on May 9th at Rowan University. This time around, the attendees will be taking a tour, which will be conducted by Jean Nevelos, the director of the Technology Center and Business Incubator Program. Our goal for the event is to have local business leaders, such as bankers, chamber members, owners, and financial advisors, speed network with these attendees through 15-minute sessions with groups rotating from table to table. Our hope is to allow women business owners the opportunity to ask questions and obtain information in a dynamic and fun environment. Stay tuned for more information to come in regards to the event. We'll be putting more information on the website as well, so take a peek at that. We're really excited about that. Spring is here, so I want everybody to be mindful, safety first, for our children. So we want to make everybody aware. Just keep an eye out for the bikes that are out there, the children crossing, the buses, the bus stops, and whatnot. We want to keep everybody safe out there. Happy spring.
Mr. Perry, I just wanted to, in talking about public safety, I just wanted to find out if you were throwing out the first pitch at the opening day for Little League. Is that you?
They haven't asked me yet, but if they want, I will.
Because we just made all those public safety improvements. I wouldn't want there to be a problem.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's two.
One bite at the apple. Do it.
First thing I have is the New Jersey Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency has programs that can help homeowners in the community. The first one is for homeowners that are having a problem with foreclosure. The new state counseling initiative helps residents who are in danger to lose their homes, and they can, I'm losing my train of thought here. It'll help residents who are in danger of losing their homes, but as a result can help protect property values in the town. It's essential that homeowners reach out for this free program within 60 days of notice of foreclosure. This will be on the web. It has a website for njhousing.gov foreclosure. There's also a second program for first-time home buyers. The NJHMFA offers $10,000 in down payments and closing cost assistance, which can help any new buyers in here. So there's another website, theroadhomenewjersey.com. These will be posted on the web, and I'll be mentioning it in the next couple meetings for anything. So it's a good initiative to help people that are having problems. I've had somebody in my family had a problem with foreclosure, and also new home buyers, Second one I have on my agenda is from the police department. They will be holding a free Citizens Police Academy in June 24th to July 17th. The classes are on Monday and Wednesday. They run from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you'll learn all about police work and the Washington Township Department. I've seen some of the videos of the classes. I was at the graduation. They actually have a graduation for the people that attend this. I was at the graduation last year, and I heard nothing but compliments on this with the people that attended. So if it wasn't for the fact they have them on Wednesdays and it cuts into council meetings, I'd probably be in it. So anybody that's interested, contact Sergeant Eric Caving with any questions or to register. This will also be posted on our website and your website. At the Senior Center will be holding their annual indoor yard sale. It's on June 1st. It's at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you're going to ask, why are you telling me this in March? But it's so you can reserve a table. Their table fees are $10. They had a good turnout last year, and we're going to be advertising a lot better than they did last year, and hopefully we get more people in there. And then last but not least, I'm liaison to the zoning board. And I've sat in with a lot of meetings about what are we going to do about these abandoned buildings? What are we going to do? And there's a success story. If anybody has seen it, it's the old green building that's on Fries Mill Road, used to be a county building. Well, we have a group that's going in there and moving. They were at the zoning board for approvals on some things. It's a pain management and spine center. They have a small place, I think, on 42. They are now going to be moving into that building, the old county building. So that's a success story here. We are working to fill these buildings. So there's one that we can tell people that this is what's happening. So a success story there. All right, that's all I have. Can I get we're going to move on to public participation. Please follow the public decorum posted, which has also been attached to the public agenda, and limit your comments to 5 minutes. Once you have completed your comments or questions, please take a seat. I will then ask if any member of the governing body or the designee wishes to address your comments or questions. Can I get a motion to open to the public?
Make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have anybody from the public that wishes to speak? Seeing no one rush to the podium. Can I get a motion to close public?
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Oh, go ahead. You can have it, Joe.
All in favor? Thanks.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, next meeting will be April 10th, 2019.